Hello everyone, and welcome to my video today. If you're new here and we have not had the chance to connect, my name is Mooreabea. I am an intuitive psychic channel. I am a reader, a writer, a spiritual mentor. It's funny that I'm listing all these off because this is kind of why I am here to talk to you today, and I can't get the microphone to stay on, so we'll hold it. In the light of the Cancer new moon, the summer solstice, the portals that we are currently going through, and the shifts that we are collectively moving with each other and as a collective, I have decided to become more transparent about who I am and my journey, my spiritual journey, because there has been so many parts of me that have been so scared of judgment and ridicule. And that goes into past lives, it goes into this life, it goes into the witch wounds, all of these feminine wounds that just seem so, it's very timely that these are the things that we're wanting to honor, that we're wanting to express. So here I am. My spiritual journey, and something that I don't open up about a lot, is that I am on the twin flame journey. I am deeply in it. I am deeply connected to it. I do have a counterpart that has been on the journey with me, who the love that I have for him is immaculate and magical. And I think my fear around disclosing how my journey has began and how it all came forth for me was that there are so many misconceptions and so many different opinions about what twin flames are. And I found it really hard to own my truth within the chaos of all of that. So I am here and I am pronouncing the true essence of my journey. And that is, I have been deeply connecting with myself and healing myself through the mirror of a twin flame. Well, through the mirror of a lot of people, but through the initiation of a twin flame journey. I can definitely go into that another time. I just found that right now it's deeply important that as a feminine woman, that I own my power, that I own my voice and my truth and what I've been able to endure and experience and what that means for me. I don't resonate with a lot of the twin flame publicity, or I think it has its place, and at the beginning of my journey it definitely assisted me with further understanding what it was, until I was able to recognize that there's no way that I can fully understand it or comprehend it, or even allow it to make sense to people outside of myself or outside of my counterpart. And that scared me. It scared me that people wouldn't be able to understand. That is something that I very deeply feared, of being outcasted and not being understood. And that was a wound that I had to really begin to heal, and which I still am, which is why I'm opening up about it. Another thing is that recently I have had this very transformative healing experience with a really good friend of mine. We have many past lives together. We have really deep-rooted connections to Atlantis. And when I first met her, I told her that I manifested her as a healer for myself and for my journey. And we had known each other now for about 5 months or so, and we really had to wait till the timing was right. We tried to book sessions before, and this session was a ceremony. It was a communion with cacao and fungi medicine. And so recently I've had these revelations of these past experiences and these fears and these doubts within myself. And something that has really been coming up for me is that I am a messenger. And that's difficult for me to say humbly, due to the fear of judgment and due to the fear of being rejected for what I do. My throat chakra is clearing, guys. This is good. So, but the truth is I am a oracle. I am a high priestess. I am a very open channel for the divine to communicate through me. And it was just recently that I was able to really understand that, is that my mentorship, one-on-one sessions with people, and when I'm doing like real-time live programs with groups of individuals, I am channeling. I come out of these sessions and don't remember a single thing that I say. My friends can attest to that. Like, I can speak with them and I can give them guidance, and I will be channeling for them. And I'll go back and have to ask them what my advice was, because I want to take it, or I want to know what came through. But that's exactly, like, I'm owning that that's what my mentorship program is. And I don't feel like I've actually been able to own that or be able to communicate that to people clearly. And so here I am doing that. That when I sit down with clients or soul-aligned co-creators, that they are receiving, like, we are sharing an energy, and they're receiving divine guidance directly through me, as a channel, as a messenger, as an oracle. I was rejecting these parts of myself. I had abandoned them. I was not able to claim them as a power, as a magic within myself. And it was deeply reflected to me through my twin flame process. But as I continue to begin to open up more about who am I, who is mooreabea, what have I experienced, and what am I here to do, I hope that I can bring more clarity towards my journey and my process, just as I have spoken to. That is what I want to do. I want to be transparent as much as I can, and with that, it comes with overcoming fear of judgment and rejection and ridicule, for speaking my truth and for sharing my perspectives and for sharing my visions and my downloads. I receive divine messages every single day, at every moment while I'm living. And I mean, sometimes I do shut it out. For the most part, it's always there, and there are a lot of messages that I'm told it's not ready to be shared yet. But I hope in the coming months or in the next few years that those messages can be expressed. But where we collectively sit right now, it's just not particularly safe for us to be able to sit in these divine messages that I am receiving or that other people may be receiving. So we have been guided to not share them as openly with the public. So that's something that I've been moving through. But at the end of the day, I think for me, owning the fact that I am who I am, I've been on this journey. It all began with the reconnection with another person. And now owning the fact that I am a clear channel, like that has been something that I've really struggled with very much, like a lot. a lot. And I was looking for external validation. Like I remember I would do readings and I would wait for their response because I wanted it to be validated that all the messages that came through were real. I have a lot of past life trauma where I would share messages and I was gaslighted, or they didn't occur the way that I thought they would occur. And it's really closed me off to expressing those parts of my gifts. So I appreciate you guys showing up for me in this space and wanting to hear about what I'm moving through. I can also appreciate the fact that you're moving through so much yourself and there's so much that's coming through for you that I want to be able to support you in, that I want to be able to recognize that you are growing, that you are doing the work. And I am so thankful for you to show up in that way. And to the people that have been with me throughout my journey, like I thank you deeply. It has taken me a really long time. Like I have been in so many ways judgmental of my own process, of my own journey, and wavering in my own truth and my inner authority of the way that I have embodied spirituality and my twin flame journey, because the label is not isn't as important as it isn't. It's important for our human minds. Spiritually, it's not. It's just a label, but I went back and forth for so long, like sabotaging and coming up with reasons why there's no way that this person could be my twin flame. Like this doesn't make sense. Questioning it, trying to label it other things that I felt more comfortable with. I would label it a karmic relationship because then that made it easier for me to like move on or disassociate, even though it didn't help. By all means, it did not help, but in my mind would conceptualize it, okay, well, if it's this, then I can just keep going. I can just move on, when that was really never the case. And if you're watching this, hello. And I love you very much, and thank you for being you. It's been a process. It's been a journey. I keep using those words, but that's exactly what it is. And I'm just grateful that you're allowing me to share this with you. And I hope to continue to show up in this way, especially in my mentorship sessions, allowing myself to really fully embody that energy of being the messenger, of being the oracle, of the high priestess, of the divine wisdom keeper, all these different words that I really feel within my heart and soul that I resonate with. The messenger, the healer. So thank you so much for joining me in this crazy life, in this journey, and of owning who we truly are. And if there's any way that I can support you within your process and your journey, please feel free to reach out. You can find me on my website, mooreabea.com, where you can find any of my sessions, my intuitive readings, my energy healing, my mentorship connection calls. which is a 20-minute free call for us to just connect and see in what way I can best suit you or support you, in this journey. And as well as you can connect with me through social media at mooreabea, mooreabea. And of course, you can comment on any of my videos or email me, mooreabea@gmail.com. Wow. It's crazy to me that I just actually expressed all of that. So thank you for holding space. I love you so much. I'm sending you so much love. And until next time, thank you.